Don't mind if I stand on this again. So, round shield. You've got another flat round that somebody doesn't mind me standing on.
I have all of.
Slightly nervous.
Okay, then I'll stand on it. No problem. Oh yeah, no, in that case I'm not.
I mean, jaha. Take mine. Can't stand.
So, because live steel groups don't mind getting injured as much. Look at my face, there's a lot of scars on it. Yeah, health and safety, bollocks to that. We're not an American society. Right, so what we did was we put all of the flat shields out across the field. We have 2 entry points. And when somebody tells go, 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 and you're... There is dark filled custard all the way around you, so if your foot comes off, you're dead.
Ja, just det.
Yeah. And you set these things out strategically. So if you're the trainer, you don't just randomly chuck them out.
Right.
You put points that are a little bit too wide to get across. You put choke points in, and you make it so that there are natural areas where the fighting will occur and natural areas where there's a bit of rest. And it's a really good spear training technique. You only use it for spears. You probably could throw mass weapons into that if you wanted to. I'm not sure about that, but it's a possibility.
But it's not like a 2-person exercise. Or
No, it's everybody.
Everybody. Okay.
Everybody. So like I said, we'd have 200 people turn up for battle practice. We put 200 round shields down.
Okay.
Yeah, and have 100 people either side go and see what happened. Yeah, but it will runs at locals. So I mean, something like this, you'd probably get what, 20, 30 people with spears?
I don't think so.
No, not that many.
No, not that many.
10?
Yeah.
10. It will still run with 10.
Yeah.
5 aside with that, it will still run. And
If
also,
you just do the exercise, there probably could be more, since
yeah.
we probably have the more spears.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll come out of the woodwork. People will go, "Oh, I'll get my spear."
Because that's an exercise, so everybody who can brings a spear.
Yeah.
Can you explain it a little bit more for me? What you're actually training with the larger stepping and the
Right, you're training combat awareness, killing zones based on strategic points of how close those things are together. So before you run on, you're going to go, where are we going to go? We need to get to that point, because that gives us a choke point. Weapon ranges as well, because a lot of people mess up on spears, because the killing range on a spear is you got. I mean, yeah. I'll do regular way in which we hold the spear, which is like this, and you've got out to there and maybe back to here. Normally, you can back up a little bit further, but then you've got this huge thing out the back there, so you have to know what your killing range is. Also,
I notice that one a lot because when I set up with spear, I know my range. Yeah, I'm here. That's where I need to be, and yours as well. But I haven't got that option right now. Yeah, I've got to be out of range, or I've got to be here. Yeah, so I have to learn to fight at non-optimal ranges.
And aware of feet at the same time, because
Exactly.
you can only step on the hill. But do you have like jumping range, or do you have stepping range?
that is entirely up to you. We would normally make sure that it was no more than a large step.
Yeah,
Because we don't really want somebody jumping
jumping
into
around.
metal's pointy spears can get a bit dangerous. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you end up porcupined and visiting the casualty department. Not good.
When Andrew bought wooden hula hoops,
Yeah.
and they're actually great. No one's been tripping so far.
No,
Yeah.
you just put them
You take
down.
it with you sometimes, but then
Yeah.
but you don't slip.
Yeah.
And
And you don't always know. I mean, with those things, you don't always notice if you put your foot out. But again, somebody calls it, so your foot out. Oh, sorry. Sharp. Yeah, sharp. Ah! Yeah. If anybody finds some cheap plastic shark fins, just the top one, can you buy them for me, please? Because I want to put them out. Yeah. So that's the idea with that one. We tried it with short weapons just for a laugh.
Yeah.
But it's not so
makes a difference.
Yeah.
It's the range.
Yeah. However, the hula hoops get used for something else as well. And the hula hoops, again, if you don't mind, I'll use this.
Yeah, no problem.
One-on-one practice. We're going to force close-in training. So we put the hula hoops together, you get to choose 1 foot to plant. Okay? So
Oh, and then it needs to...
and it stays
Oh,
in
okay.
there. Which one do you want? Which one are you going to plant?
Alright.
Plant one. I'm going to plant one. I'm going to plant this one. And that's where we can fight. Now I can move my foot round in the hula hoop, but I can't do anything else. Okay? And I can choose to plant my back foot if I wanted to, and do that. Then you can pull it out to mid-range, or you can pull it out to far range. But you're forcing the person to plant a foot. Yeah, exactly. And at this point, this becomes quite nice because I can step out there, like you said, we can step in, I can move round, and as long as I'm staying with my foot planted, I'm okay. But you're planting a foot and you're forcing it to be stuck to the ground. It stays in the hoop.
You did it with 3 or 4 as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you can put 3 together, and that's really funny. So you've got 3 planted. Come back in again.
Oh,
3 planted. It's like, you know, sometimes when you have that mini battle practice and you got like three guys turning up.
Yeah.
What do? Do this. You know, because you got to. Oh crap! I've got 2 people to think about. It's like bang. Oh crap! You know. And it becomes a bit of fun again. You can also put 4 hula hoops down and force the people to plant both feet in different hula hoops. You know, that gets a little bit silly, but it is doable. You know.
I find this one really interesting because I just couldn't use my standards anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you just had to, okay, I'm here now, work it out. And then you find yourself discovering new things.
Yeah. Because so many people, I mean, just on a personal note, it's been very interesting. I've spent 20 years in the life still group, and we have a very serious training system in Reggio Anglorum. We have group training officers, so all of you guys would be the group training officers. Then from the group training officers, they would pull out the better ones and they would become national deputy training officers. And above that we have a national training officer, and they're elected by the society. And we were one of the societies that helped set up something called NARIS, which is National Association of Reenactment Societies, which liaises directly with the UK police. And we were responsible, when I was part of it actually, setting up the NARI's training standards. So we have a national training standard for edge weapons. And basically, you know, sort of after things like Hungerford and other problems and people walking around with katanas and attacking people in streets.
Hungerford was a massacre.
Yeah, massacre, sorry, yeah. And we had one person who went into a church in England with a katana and actually chopped somebody's teeth off. He was a bit of a nutter, that guy. Wasn't connected to any reenactment society, but suddenly they wanted to ban all swords and anything that looked like a sword. I spent, like I said, 20 years in the reenactment group. At the end of my first 3 years, I became a group training officer. Then I spent quite a few years as a national deputy training officer, and then finally I spent 5 years as the national training officer, so the big cheese.
Slow learner then.
Yeah, very slow learner, yeah. And so all of this is like the distilled stuff that we found works really well. And it doesn't get people injured either. That's the other thing, you can do things. Now there's one last game